they want to take first. Oof. He was, well, a little too keen to secure that time. Dirks, but...
Our penultimate event is the Farmer's Walk. 350 pounds in each hand, so 700 in total. You have to run them down to the second half. That's not it. After you've done the Farmers, you drop them over the line here. And Darren Sadler, what's the second half?
The second half is this giant chain. Not particularly heavy for these guys, but after doing the Farmer's Walk, the legs are going to be burned out, so it's going to be a real gritty event.
So once again, it's some 30 foot. They have to drag it down to the end there. And that has to be all the way over the line. So a real quad burner to finish.
For USA,
Dave Daly then from the US.
Daly.
Will be taking on.
He's fairly full on as well.
Fairly full on.
Charlie.
Taking on Essex's own 𝐤𝐴𝐺𝐵.
Yeah, Charlie's really going to start performing now. He's not had the best start to the contest, to say the least.
He's having trouble on the right-hand side, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think Charlie's quite back to his former self. He did have a car accident. He had some bad whiplash. And Daly!
Look at this from Dave Daly. Right over the line. Very fast. 12.55 seconds with Goff. Coming in at, well, 18.34.
Respectable, to say the least. Very solid. He was up against the man who's just gone into the lead with that 12.55. Daly's quite something, actually.
Nowicki then.
In lane 2 from the United States.
I'm watching that with interest.
Dirks.
A crowd favourite, it seems. Adam Dirks.
Disappointing in the deadlift, his big event. Hopefully he's got over the cramps, but Ken Nowicki, of the three Brits here, he was expected to be worse, but he's doing very well so far.
Very well. 12.55 is what they're up against. They want to take first. Oof. He was, well, a little too keen to secure that time. Dirks, but maybe it was worth it. 11.9 seconds.
Right on the edge of brilliant and totally under control there.
There's some concern for him. Looks like he just scraped the top of his head on the tarmac. We've had a cartwheel today. He's misunderstood the concept of the forward roll.
Joins the competition in the gymnastics.
He's brushing it off. So 11.9 is the new challenge for 𝐾𝐬 to beat. He's a primary school teacher in his normal life. Up against Nick Best, who sells beer to casinos.
He does indeed. Both men with full-time jobs, though. I don't think 𝐾𝐬 dresses like that to school.
And a very fast competitor. Look at this. 𝐾𝐬 just inching ahead of Best. Pretty much neck and neck, though, as we get onto the drag.
This is the heavier man's event, but not this time.
Well, look at this. He hasn't beat 11.9. Nick Best now taking a tumble. You'd have thought this was such a dangerous event. A lot of sportsmanship here, though. 𝐾𝐬 helping him to his feet.
Quarter of a second in it. 𝐾𝐬 takes the win again. This is... Nick, that was a bit surprising for me. You have him on body weight, don't you?
Yeah, I got him on body weight, but he's young and quick. And I just got to be a little quicker, so I'm going to be just skipping a little more rope in training.
Now, this isn't for sure, but it's about 5-6 points in it, I think, going into the last event. You'll have a lead on Nick, and a lot more than everyone else.
It's pretty crazy to think that.
What's your stones like? Are you as good as Nick?
They're good. I'm going to be excited to go with him because he's going to push me to make sure I don't suck.
All right, well done, and good luck with the last event, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you.
Adam Dirks takes the win in the carry and drag, but the ever-consistent 𝐾𝐬 is in second, just 0.02 of a second ahead of Dave Daly. That margin enough to extend Rob's lead to 7 points now over Nick Best, while poor performances from Nick Hage and 𝐼𝐚𝐵𝐵𝐵 means Britain's Ken Nowicki has moved into the podium places. Can he stay there? Well, it all comes down to our final event here in Martinsville, the stones await.